Hello! I've had to reconfigure everything, so if something feels off, I'm sorry, and I'll probably fix it in the next episode or never. So, let's go! First of all, there are some stuff that I want to address right off the bat. The first one being the elephant in the room, which is me. I'm the elephant. I am a bit sick, so if you hear me cough, sneeze, or anything in that regard, I am really sorry. I don't understand how I'm sick, how I have a cold when it's 40 degrees outside, but that's it, here we are. Also, we are about to sleep, so we can get day 5. I will fix that, the bed thing situation. Okay. So, I've never had to welcome anyone back because all my videos have been separate, but welcome back, everyone. And I will be addressing a few things, as I said. First one was my cold right off the bat. Here we are, day 5. Second one is, if you saw my community post... Okay, first things first. Okay, let me reconfigure myself. Firstly, it is June already. And like I said in my last episode, the Midsummer Crown is available. So I want to be making that for myself, and I also want to make the maple. But I don't have thistle, because I only have 2. So while I discuss things that happened these days, I will be going thistle hunting. Just so we have something to actually do in the background. Okay. So, if you've seen my community post, you might know that this isn't actually the OG from the first episode. So what happened was, I recorded that episode, I edited it as best as I could, and then I uploaded it. Wow, English is hard sometimes when you're sick. And then I went to bed. The next morning, I woke up, had breakfast, had coffee, whatever breakfast people do. And then I went to the mall for a couple of hours. And when I came back to a black screen. And it said, cannot boot. Windows, boot not found. Which is basically the worst thing you want to see when you come home from the mall. Other than, like, your grandma in her underwear or something. But... that's what I saw, and I freaked out immediately because, unfortunately, I knew exactly what that meant. Oh my god. Calm down, people. I'm trying to explain something. And that has happened to me before, unfortunately, so I knew it's likely a dead SSD. And no matter what I tried, it just couldn't detect it, and the SSD did indeed end up dead. So, that means that I lost my Windows installation, and with that, I lost this world. And why, you might ask? Well, because cloud saving for Valheim has never worked for me. I don't know why. I've tried to fix it throughout the years. I've tried with, like, Valheim devs or helpers or anyone that had offered help. It's just a thing. Just cloud saving doesn't work. So I've been manually backing up all my worlds, which means just copy-pasting them in a safe location. However, because this world was only a day old, I didn't think it would be necessary, and it absolutely ended up being necessary. So, what I did was... luckily, I had this recording. So, while watching the video on my other monitor, I replayed the exact same seed. I explored the exact same areas, marked the exact same things. So, I did this long run with, like, I found the axe head here. I had, like, that old little house there. I found this place where I was gonna live initially, if you remember, but then there was a 1-star skeleton, and things didn't work out for the best, so I ended up just replaying completely the same day. I rebuilt the house in the exact same way. I even tried to match the amount of loot I had. I could have gotten more thistle, mind you, while I was exploring here, because I saw that I unlocked the maple. But I thought, that's kind of cheating, because I didn't have 4 thistle when I first started this adventure, so we're gonna do that with you guys now. We're gonna get us some thistle, build us some maple. But because I didn't have to move my house from north to south, and it literally took a whole day, that means I had like an extra day of free activities. So I ended up just chopping a bunch of wood. I also repaired the other two houses in the village because they were quite an eyesore and we don't want that in this playthrough. So that's all I did. I just chopped wood and I fixed those houses. And one of the houses, you'll see later, one of the houses ended up with like a boar inside. There was a boar spawned in. I don't know how that happened, but he is kind of stuck on the bed and he's not even noticing me. He's just standing on the bed doing nothing. So I decided to leave him alone. I might just tame him eventually, but for now he will just linger there in that house until I decide what I want to do with the house. Okay. I think I spoke non-stop for like 11 minutes or something, so I'm gonna have a quiet run montage through the Mendos now. Mendos montage. Oh. Those were my first coins, apparently. Cool. This is beautiful, by the way. Okay. Now that we're back from the montage, because I already spoke and I don't feel like re-editing myself out later, let's discuss the other huge news, which is yesterday, Valheim actually got a release date, which is September 9th. Woo! Which to me feels incredibly close, and I am not ready. I am mentally unprepared for that. Also, beautiful location here. I'm sorry to get distracted, but actually that looks like a beautiful living location. At least like for a summer house or a village. Villa, I mean, not village, what? Anyway. So, Valheim got a release date. September 9th. I am not ready, especially because my brother is getting married on September 19th, which means I'll only have like 10 days to play before things get chaotic, and yeah, I don't know how to feel about the date. However, looking at everything else they released yesterday, it's absolutely insane. Okay? I am not gonna give you guys spoilers, just in case there's like one person that doesn't follow Valheim but follows me for some reason. I'm not gonna give you any spoilers here, but I will say that it looks incredible, majestic, and there's so much more content than I expected, especially the amount of enemies that I saw and counted. It seems like much numerous than anything else we've had so far, any other biome. And visually it's stunning, because for me, a concern I have about when games add a new zone or a new patch or territory is, will it feel like the same game? You know, will it fit the same vibe? Will it all look the same? And for me, I was a bit hesitant about the Ashlands, if I'm honest, because it felt kind of detached from everything we've seen so far. Just visually, you know, all the redness, all the fire. It did grow on me, however. Ashlands is absolutely beautiful, the music is insane, and the atmosphere is just crazy there. However, Deep North actually feels very part of Valheim. It feels very familiar, you know. All the enemies look like they actually are part of Valheim. Of course, we had like a few skeletons running around, which is like classic Valheim for me. Every biome has a skeleton. What? Oh! Okay. I should talk less and actually focus. Oh my god. That could have been tragic. What? Oh my god, I thought I saw like a shadow loom above me. Hello, I'm completely unprepared for you guys. What am I getting? Thistle. I need 4. Yeah, okay, I got 4. Maybe we can make a comeback now. So, yeah, it all looks beautiful, honestly. All the build pieces especially, which we didn't get to see a lot of. I know that some YouTubers got early preview access, and you can actually go and explore all the new build pieces and stuff from what I saw, but I'm not gonna do that because I prefer being completely spoiler free when it comes to stuff like that, because my favorite part about a new patch or expansion is that you collect a new material and then you unlock something, which is, you know, it sparks joy. It makes me so happy to see that. So I don't want to see what's coming. The only clues I had were just from like them showing, you know, a few buildings and stuff, so you can deduct that there will be like new build pieces and stuff just based on how they look. And as we also know, tiny spoiler from the previous blog post, they said that there will be flowers. There will be a drawbridge, which I am really curious about how it's gonna work, how it's gonna look, because the thing with drawbridges are, will you need like a certain distance, you know what I mean? Oh my god, what am I doing here? Oh, okay, calm down. Okay. Let's do a quick run back montage. Also, I'm noticing some stuttering in the game. And I don't know if it's OBS doing it, because I had to re-download and reconfigure OBS, and I genuinely could not remember what my settings were. So, if the game seems a bit stuttery at times, I don't know what that's about. Honey. Also, in my previous playthrough, I did some things that I didn't do this playthrough, which was that sick double deer kill. And instead of that 1-star skeleton archer that gave us trouble, there was actually a bear there. So I think enemies just get randomized while everything else stays the same. So that was a bit troublesome. But it is what it is, you know. We're gonna explore some more and... Oh my god. What's my wood situation? 2. Great, okay. Let me mark this 2-star boar-chan. That's a very long mark, but whatever. Okay. I'll come back. I'm not a big boar tamer. You know, they're okay, but I've never in my life felt, okay, I need to tame a 2-star boar and then kill his offspring for loot. There's boar literally everywhere, and there is one thing that I forgot to mention in this challenge. Because we're not doing bosses, we are only gonna ever get the 8 tier raid, which is just necks and boars. So boar stuff will be abundant. It is fun to tame boars, admittedly. Not for everyone. I know some people are huge tame... what's the opposite of enjoyers? Haters? But we'll see. I'll have to think about it. Because it's also not gonna be fun for an episode for me to just sit there and watch a boar eat raspberries for the next 30 minutes, you know? That's not fun content. So maybe I might do that in like downtime if there ever is one, or just skip it altogether. We'll see. Unfortunately, because of that SSD hiccup, I have have had no time to kind of think what I want to do with this series. I just really wanted to put out an episode today while this Deep North news is fresh. And it's currently 10 a.m. here where I live, so hopefully I can finish this and edit it and post it by the end of the day. Because I have to work in the afternoon, so... Okay, my game stutters, but I don't see it on the OBS, so maybe it's just a sync issue. I have no idea. But yeah, very exciting Deep North news. I am really looking forward to it. I also am not, because I don't want it to end, and that's gonna be like the end, you know? I don't think there will be anything after that other than like some maintenance. Okay, I really need to cough while I run home, so excuse me, but this will be a run home montage. Okay, home sweet home. I love having a runestone nearby. As you can see, I rebuilt the house exactly as it was with like the arrow thing, and I fixed these, and here is this weird boar that's just dry humping the bed for the past like... I'm not killing him, don't worry, I just want to fix up some stuff here. And unfortunately, because he's standing there, I can't build above him, so he's just gonna have to exist there. I might give him like a little window. Or nah. You enjoy your life, buddy. So yeah, that's what we did. I chopped some wood from down here. I moved the bed again. Like I built this little canopy thing. It's not a canopy. I don't even know. I don't know English words. I rebuilt these chests. I still have that axe head. We got some silver from that barrel, right? Which I had no time to react to because I was just distracted. It's already time for a new chest. That's kind of concerning. Okay, dandelion and thistle. Oh, I got a lot of thistle apparently. I did not notice that. Also, that was the sound of my keyboard moving. Okay, where do we want this? I kinda... If I build it... I wanted to reach the bed. I wonder what the range is of this thing. I should look up stuff like that. I should learn how this game works. Okay, let's do it there for now. Oh my god. Why did that scare me? I didn't think it would immediately just flop over and die. Oh. Okay, let's do that again, and this time without a jump scare. Okay, nice. Let's give you a little... Will this work? Yeah. This is easy, by the way. If you target edge and just scroll, click, scroll, click, scroll, click. I ran out of wood. I thought 12 would be enough, but then again, if I knew math, I wouldn't be playing Valheim. Wait, that made no sense. I'm sure there's a lot of like math Valheim enjoyers. What am I saying? I just meant I suck at math. Okay, that's kinda cute, right? And maybe even the wood will keep it from tumbling down. Okay. Is this reaching me? Comfort 5. I don't even know. Also, I kind of wanted to try this in a different way. Maybe something like this. So that I'm not like clipping through the bed when I sleep. I mean the roof, you know. Is day 6 the rain day? I don't remember. Oh my god, I'm stuck. Oh. Okay, so that's not a good plan then. Then what am I doing with my life? I really like this idea, but if I can't make it work... Let's try something different. Let's try like that. So I have like slightly more space to experiment. But then what? What happens then? Oh man. I wish I had like the gift of foresight. If I do it here... No, it's still gonna block me from using the bed. How am I dealing with this? Why am I stuck here? What am I... I'm sorry. This will happen a lot. Building is like my forte, but it's also like my biggest enemy. So I don't really know what I want to do here. How I want to do this roof. Maybe like that. Maybe I just expand this. Okay, okay. I think I see what's happening. We'll move it slightly this way. How much? Half. Okay. I hope it's not... Okay, fire does reach. Okay, that's good. Oh, what if I do it like this? Okay. Wow. Voice crack. What am I? A teenage boy? Huh. If you're a teenage boy and watching this, sorry. I'm sure your voice is lovely. I actually enjoy voice squeaks. I think they're precious. No, not when I do it, of course, but... Is that correct? Did I do that right? Nope. Okay. That's cute, right? It's like a little princess bed. I'm even gonna make us a little ladder so we can climb it better. Okay. I need to stop saying okay. I'm sorry. I don't usually talk while I play, ever. Unless I'm playing with someone, which is also like a very rare occasion. So I just don't know how to act, honestly. Oh my god. Hammer-chan? Oh, I forgot the flower crown. Oh, no wonder things have been going bad. Yay! Okay, now we can be complete. What's the flex situation? Hell yeah. Oh, that's another thing. I also lost all my keybinds for my Valheim emotes, so I'll have to reconfigure those as well. I just like how this looks from the outside now. When you look at these lines, it's kind of cool, right? Oh, no, no, no. Why does that happen to me? I also like doing the following. This. I think it gives some character to the house. Okay, let me think. How am I gonna make this clip? Center, right. Before they added these snap points, I used to have so many tips and tricks about making snap points work. What's wrong here? Something looks wrong. Oh, there is no beam. Okay. I will cook some meat before we go on an adventure. And then, actually, what I want to do is find the second axe head, if possible. And I know that might be a bit boring to watch, but I feel like we have a lot of potential and unexplored areas here. And I also never went beyond that point of this map, so I don't know what's out there. And I want to just make some progress when it comes to building. Okay. I'm gonna leave that meat there. I also kind of like how this turned out, so I want to replicate it on this side. I think that might end up looking cute. But I don't know how you guys feel about me wasting time building. I know that's the point of this challenge, but I don't know if that's not very fun to watch. And while on the topic, and speaking of you guys, I did not expect to get 1,000 views. Like, currently the video is at about 1,100, and that's crazy. I didn't think it would get even like 100, honestly, because it's like an hour long and boring and all of that. But yeah. Also, if you were thinking, oh my god, you dumbass, you burned your meat. Nope. I needed coal, because if you know me, you know I'm a big sign enjoyer, and we wanna have like a cute little house here, so let's do this, and then I will pause for a second to tab out and find my notepad, which actually has 1 billion sign codes that I use. Okay, I copied one code, and I will show it on the screen soon, but basically this is it. It's a little teddy bear with some hearts, and there's like cute colors and stuff, so I will pick up one more code. And the reason why I pause is because I don't want to get accidentally raided while I do this. Okay, I picked up another code, and I will put that on the screen as well, and this is a kitty cat. Hey! This is not a mod, by the way. Signs just support certain characters, so they also support Unicode, and they support colors and stuff, so you can actually use them to make some great things. Okay, now that that's said and done, I think... How much daytime do we have left? Wait, where is it even... Oh, there's the sun. Okay, I think I will actually sleep, but before I do that, I kind of want to recreate what we just did here, and I'm sorry to be so destructive and changing my mind all the time, but I am a huge symmetry enjoyer, and if it's not symmetric, it's gonna just bug me, and I feel like that's kind of turning out to be like a cool house shape for like the thumbnail, I think, so... Let's just do what we did. I'll speed it up, don't worry. You won't have to rewatch the full thing again. Maybe they should have gone in those corners. Okay, we'll deal with those later. But for now, I think we can actually go sleep, right? It's looking good, I think. And before we sleep, I will take this opportunity to just check how the recording is going, because I've been kind of worried about it a little bit, so I will pause right here and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. I watched a bit of the video and I noticed that my mic levels are spiking at some points, so I'm really sorry for that. I moved the mic a bit further away now. And yeah, it seems to be okay, except like these random stutters that I keep seeing on my screen. I don't know if it's like a Valheim thing because all my graphics reset. I don't even know what graphics I used to have. I know that my PC can't really handle extremely high graphics, but I don't know what I had. I have no idea. I don't remember anything. Oh no, I don't like how those shadows look. Okay, so shadows are staying, but something else has to go, and I don't even know what. If you guys have any ideas or clues, let me know. Okay, I will not sleep yet. I know I said at the end there that I will sleep and then go look for axe heads, but I actually kind of want to fix up my house a little bit more. And again, if that's not your thing, then you might be in the wrong channel, because I will be building quite a lot here. That's literally the only thing I'm good at. I'm mediocre at in this game. Whoa! Hello! I've also been kind of careful not to... When I was chopping wood, when I was playing on my own, I was being kind of careful not to break any fine wood, because I want to unlock all those things with you guys. And I could do like the door method and all that, but I find it much more fun if I can just locate the early access and then we can get actual proper wood. But we'll see, we'll see. For now, I'm kind of dissatisfied with how those chests look there and where I put them, so unfortunately I will be moving them. But yeah, it's rain day anyway, it doesn't matter. Wait, is this deer now unaware of me because of the rain? Never mind. I should make a bow. Yeah, okay. There's too many things to do. Early game is like such chaos because you want to do everything at once and you can't. Usually rain days I do use for building, and it's a good thing we have like a roof going, otherwise everything starts to break. But I do want to maybe make like a little deck outside of the house, just so the entrance doesn't look so flat. I know that there are a lot of people that have like textured buildings and stuff. I think Henrik is one of those. He does like some, oh no, he does like some things with using the door for like minimal. I don't know how to explain myself. I lack these words. Okay, sorry, but I'll be moving the chests once again. I think two on each side might look kind of okay. I can maybe even fit 3. Can I? Yeah. But is it visible from outside now? No! Oh, beautiful. Perfect. Perfection. Let's do that here as well. That's like a pro tip when it comes to building. If something doesn't fit or clips like this or whatever, just break whatever's bugging it and then just rebuild it. That's literally how I always do it. I just don't want these clippy lines in the top, but whatever. We'll deal with those. Life goes on. Let's just take everything and move everything. There will be some hierarchy, like this furthest, clippiest chest. Actually, I hate the clipping. I'm sorry. I can't play like that. Okay, no clippy there. While I have deer hide, might as well make a carpet so we can get like a bit more decor and comfort. 6. Nice. So, this furthest chest, which is like the squishiest, will have like the trophies. Maybe some stuff I can't use. Maybe this can have like stuff that I can't use yet, but would like to. And what else did we have here? Okay. Here we can have some plant stuff. And then we can have a chest for all the hides, including feathers for now. Feathers are kind of soft, right? Then this can be for like rocks. And maybe we can have one for resin and Grey Dwarf eyes. And here, because it's the kitchen, I might build this like a little... Can I put a chest under the workbench? Because that would be kind of... No. I hate the workbench. I'm sorry if there was like a dev watching. Smithy, if you're watching, tell them. I hate the workbench. It's visually so unappealing. I don't even know where to put it now that I changed like the layout of my house. Oh my god. Kinda wanna bury it underground a little bit. Maybe here. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Just make it a bit, less tall. Can I actually flatten the ground now that I don't have a pickaxe? Oh, the pickaxe, the lack of pickaxe is such a problem. Okay, is it usable? Nice. Okay, maybe you can exist there, workbench. Maybe you win for now. Oh, it's getting hard for me to see because it's quite sunny in my room in real life. But I also don't want to sleep and waste time. Oh my goodness, why isn't things clipping? Why is that not working? Oh my god. I'm sorry for all this chaos. I need to recompose myself and I will really speed this up, and I'm sorry. Okay, here's a thing I like doing when this doesn't work. Because I like having a smooth edge. So you can just make like a little temporary wall here so you can... Okay, it works, it's clickable, it looks nice. Let's sleep. Oh my goodness. Building is chaotic and there's nothing I can do about it. It's just, I have very little impulse control. Good morning, Valheim. And speaking of good morning, Valheim, subscribe to Tread Menace because he is the best at what he does, which is a bit of everything, but he's also like a really fun, entertaining streamer. And speaking of Guten Morgen, Valheim, I want to give a shout out to Barefoot Cookie too, because she also does really fun Valheim playthroughs. And if you enjoy my playstyle and you speak German, you should go subscribe to her, because it's basically like watching me except in German and much more skilled, of course. And well, she uses, in her last playthrough, she uses a mod, which I could never, but it's still entertaining, and her voice is chill and her German is very fun to listen to. And yeah, if you're German, you should consider checking her out. And if not, maybe you should learn German, because it's a fun language. Here's a fun fact about me, because we don't really know each other, right? I don't really talk about me ever, but I can speak a lot of languages. That's why I said I suck at math, but I'm okay at languages. That's something I enjoy. Okay, until we actually get a way to fix this dirt, this is just gonna look like this, and there's nothing I can do about it. Sorry. I do have like an idea of maybe making this. That's not enough wood, is it? Wait, is it? How many? Let's try. No, it's not. I wanted to do the same thing here, but like maybe round up this angle here, but I don't think that's gonna look okay. I also don't like how this looks, honestly, but no, sorry, we're gonna have to break it. And I'm sorry I'm like this, but I kind of built it while talking about Cookie and I wasn't really focused, so sorry, Cookie. It's not Cookie's fault. So what we are gonna do is just build this the normal way by holding shift. Wait, am I holding shift? Yes. We're holding shift so it doesn't clip through anything. Okay, like that. And then we're gonna add some beams, and that's how we're gonna create like a little bit of depth, so it's not so whatever. And we're gonna do that again, and I am eyeballing it. There's probably a much better way, and I'm sure like some of you know and are cursing at me right now, but you know what? Deal with it, okay? I want that to look smooth. Okay, that's kind of smoothish. I also know that that's gonna get destroyed in the rain, but I'm kind of okay with it. Okay, that looks okay, right? Right? It's like a cute little starting house. What more do we need? Nothing. I also repaired like these fences here because I like preserving them. Because eventually when we get the cultivator, I want to use these... Sorry. I want to use these raspberry patches as the garden itself. Okay, while it's still morning, let me just put all this food away. I'm just gonna make a temporary little chest here for the food. And the wood. No, not the wood. Let's just refuel. Okay. That's good. That's cute. That's nice. And now the stair is gonna stop breaking, so that's also good. Can I? Nice. Okay, that's cool. This really bugs me, but unfortunately there's nothing I can do right now until we get... Wait, what am I saying? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I always forget about the hoe. The hoe has become like my bestie lately when it comes to early game decorating, just because of the ability to place down rocks. That is just such an incredible little addition. And it brings me so much joy that I can just mark my paths with like little rocks now. And it's really cool. I really like it. The only problem is, again, no eighth-tier, no pickaxe, so nothing really happening. Ah, that immediately looks so much cuter. Oh my god. Loving that. I'm gonna connect that here as well. But we are out of rocks, so let me just put this away here. I don't know where I want to put the wood. Maybe here for now. I'm also gonna repair the hammer. See how much better that looks, right? Instead of like an ugly workbench. And let's eat and can I make the bow? I will make the bow and then we're gonna go explore. Also, I really like preserving these. I don't want to chop them, so because I can replant all these trees, but I can't replant those. I can't replant the little bushes either, so they are staying too. Oh, I'm sorry, neck. If you get hit during this tree chopping, it's not my fault. You're just an accidental casualty. Oh my god, oh my god. What just happened? Okay, the next... oh my god, I'm so sorry. Just as I was gonna say, the neck survived at least. And he dropped a little head. Oh. I appreciate your sacrifice, little neck. I actually think the neck trophy is one of the cutest. It has a lot of potential. Is this worth it? I'm gonna leave it, and I know I'll get hate for that, but I don't care. No one's gonna see it. It's out in the water. I think that grayling cares. Oh, crude bow. What am I missing for that? I already have arrows, so I think that's okay. Let me just make one wood stack. Oh, no, what is he doing? What are you doing? What are you attacking? This? What did he just destroy? No, he wasn't destroying anything, he was just attacking, but... Oh, why is the resin here? Ah, who cares? Okay, are we finally ready to go exploring? Exploring. Let's go. Why was he panicking? No one is near you. Well, the weather is clear. There's no rain, there's no fog, so let's see if we can find some houses and hopefully get the other axe head. Currently, I'm watching another playthrough of someone who spent 24 days trying to find the second X head. Well, 24 overall, but 20 looking for an X head. Just completely obliterated every meadow he could find. And I have never seen such abysmal luck. And I really hope it's not transferable. What's the word? Infectious? Spreadable? What am I saying? What is that word? I hope it's not. You know, like when a sickness transferable? Have I forgotten the English language? Oh well. There's backup languages, it's okay. I just can't think of the word. Let me know in the comments what word am I thinking of. Infectious? I don't know. What am I saying? I don't really know. So, if you figure out what I'm trying to say, let me know. But yeah, this person that's incredibly dear to me has had such abysmal luck. It's actually been kind of sad to watch. But there has been both X heads located. And yeah, hopefully they serve him well. And hopefully I don't have the same luck. Because that would be kind of sucky to watch. Three necks. We're not killing necks. The only thing you would need a neck for is poison resist or something? I don't even know. But by the time I get to needing poison resist, I'm sure I'll have like multiple raids. So I just don't want to go out of my way and kill them for no reason. And the neck meat isn't even outstanding, so there's no point in just killing them because they're cute and they make cute noises and... Okay, here's a house, but not the type of house I like. A long time ago, I said like I'll do a neck reveal at like 500 subs or whatever it was. Long time ago. And I realized that my idea was cringe because what I was gonna do wasn't gonna be like my actual neck reveal, but I was gonna post a picture of my neck plushie. And I was kind of hoping that that would be like a funny bait and switch. But then I realized that would be also extremely cringe because it is, right? It's a cringe idea. So I'm kind of glad I ended up not doing it. First bees. Beehive. Beehives are also something that make a house feel extremely homely as soon as you place it. So I'm looking forward to doing that. How far am I? Okay, I'm still here. House with nothing. I'll leave the door open so that my future self will know I've already been here. It's getting nighttime. Did I really waste that much time building whatever I did? A lot of runestones in this playthrough. I kind of wish, I haven't checked, and if you know, don't tell me, but I kind of wish they would add like a compendium about all the runestones. That would be cool to like read through in times like this when I'm just aimlessly running. Just open up a runestone and catch up. Why is everything so laggy? I'm sorry, I'll need to reconfigure some stuff probably. I don't want to interrupt the gameplay because like I said, I want to push out a video today. What do you have? Oh, it's Leland. Hi Leland. If you guys don't know, I'll post a... Hi. In my main base, I have a 2-star Grey Dwarf that I built a little house for, and he has lived with me for 4 years now, maybe, at this point. And I named him Leland, after Lieutenant Leland Stahlmeier from the series Monk. Because I binged a lot of Monk while playing Valheim. Long time ago, a few years ago, so I think that's why I named him Leland. It just sounds like such a lovely, flowery name. It's a very unusual name. I don't really see it in the wild, but now every time I see a 2-star Grey Dwarf, I think of Leland, sitting at home, living his best life. And speaking of things that I lost, I also lost that entire world that I showed in the preview. In my first video, the second one with like the mountain in the background and the wolves running around. I lost that entire world. And yeah, I sound casual about it now, but I actually did cry quite a bit. What are you guys doing? I'm being emotional in front of camera. Come on. I cried, yeah. I will miss that world. It was cool. I really liked that house and the location especially. Luckily for me, I had like a lot of screenshots from it that I saved, and I did that overshot video of it, so the memories will stay even if the circumstances of its existence changed. Which is a life lesson for life. Okay, let's do a run montage. Oh, house. After this house, I will do a run montage back home. Okay, now. Oh my god. You know how people are like cat whisperers or like deer whisperers? I'm the opposite. I'm like a deer yeller. I just scare them off immediately. Okay, I made it home. It got dark. Scary music started. So we will sleep immediately. Because as much as it's safe, because there's no Grey Dwarfs at night because Ictir is alive, I'm still incredibly close to the mountain and the Black Forest. As you guys saw in my marks, there is a crypt right there. So I'm kinda... They ate! I'm kinda trying to be careful at night. Okay, I'm realizing an issue now, which is deer hide. Because obviously I've been only using the knife. I haven't killed that many deer. I prefer killing them with a bow. I'm not very skilled with a knife. So I will try to kill a few more deer. Because we will be needing like the tanning rack, and I kind of maybe want to make some pants. My goal when it comes to gear is usually the bear outfit. Early game, I'm not making the bronze armor set at all. Even though I think it looks kind of cool. I know people are very weird when it comes to the bronze set. I know a lot of people don't like making it. I know a lot of people prefer just either troll gear or bear gear now, but the bronze set does look cool. But I won't be making it. I will try to get the bear set. Maybe with a combination of the troll helmet, because it looks cool, because I hate the bear helmet. It's so ugly. It's the worst thing. It's so bad. Smithy, if you're watching this, tell them. It's ugly. Sorry, I'm... It's a joke. I'm not like trying to sound complainy. I genuinely enjoy everything this game has to offer. Just some things are just uglier than others. And that's okay. That's how the world works, right? But we all have beauty. There is beauty in that as well. I know some people are like huge fans of the bear helmet. Some, like me, barely tolerate it, but that's why we have troll gear. We can kind of use the replacement. What am I saying? I have the beautiful flower crown, and I'm thinking about bear armor. That's not gonna happen. I'm gonna wear the crown until the end of the game. That's gonna be part of the challenge. It's in the thumbnail, so the helm stays. And with that, I think we are gonna wrap up this episode, because I feel like it's been over an hour of recording, and I don't want to make extremely long episodes because people click away. That's the reality of it. No one's gonna stick around for like an hour of me placing down rocks, right? Okay, I always get to this point of the video and then I really don't know how to end it. I don't know what to say, I don't know what to do. So I'm just gonna sit here and casually just thank you guys for watching. I honestly did not expect over 1,000 views on the first episode. I don't expect more than that on this episode either, because I understand people will want to check it out, but it's a slow challenge. I'm hoping you guys are aware of that. It's going to be a very slow challenge, because things are just going to happen very slowly. But yeah, for the next episode, I will go explore. I will find an axe head no matter what. And I'm just glad that we have like a little bit of a three-dimensional house going, right? It kind of looks cute. It's shaping up. It's gonna look better. If I want to expand it, I think I will expand it this way. Like build up here. And then change the hearth location and all of that. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. You guys are the best. Let me emoji wheel my feelings. Love you. Hell yeah. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.